Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers. Sharon and Nick spark. Also, another former couple may be heating back up while a newcomer's ties to Genoa City are uncovered on YandR. Check out the latest spoilers for the next 2 weeks on the CBS daytime drama. Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers. Valentine's magic for Sharon Newman and Nick Newman. Young and the Restless spoilers see Sharon Newman in a close moment with her ex-husband, Nick Newman, this week. Most likely it happens on Valentine's Day. There is a pic floating around of Sharon and Nick dancing. Indeed, they look smitten. It seems that Young and the Restless has been hinting at a chic reunion for a while now. And fans might just get their wish this Valentine's Day. YandR 2-week spoilers. Phyllis Summers gets closer to Billy Abbott. While Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, might renew his love with Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, there appears to be a second old flame being revisited. Another photo is circulating and making a buzz. It's of Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, slow dancing with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. So they could very well find themselves swept up in a romantic moment. However, she later feels the need to set boundaries on Young and the Restless. Perhaps she's trying to be good because she knows Billy's seeing Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. She may not want to put herself in a messy situation. Indeed, that sounds nothing like Phyllis. However, she is trying to prove to everyone that she is a better person. On the other hand, Billy is with Sally in Paris this week on Young and the Restless. So, it doesn't seem likely that he'd have the chance to be spending time with Phyllis. Furthermore, many fans suspect she's only dreaming about sharing a special moment with Billy. Perhaps this makes her realize she still has feelings for him. And that could be why she needs boundaries. But knowing Red, she'll likely try to get Billy away from Sally. Young and the Restless next 2 weeks. Holden Novak's past explored. Additionally, on YandR, we get to learn a bit more about Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and the connection he has to the town and the people in it. This week, he runs into someone he knows. So far, it's unclear how well he knows the person. But it will be interesting to see who it is and what comes from it. Perhaps Holden will be sticking around Genoa City for a bit. And his boss, Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, might be staying on Young and the Restless as well. However, he could be stirring up trouble. This week, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, gets a warning about Damian from Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil. Also, Lily has a tense-looking run-in with Damian. Elsewhere, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, is on the defense. Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, takes action that could land her in hot water. Elsewhere, on Young and the Restless, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, is cold to Sharon. And Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, faces a difficult decision. YandR is full of love, romance, drama, and action over the next 2 weeks. Don't miss a minute to see if this is the start of a new chapter for Nick Newman and Sharon Newman on the CBS is buzzing once again. And the center of attention this week is none other than Kyle Abbott. The charming yet often underestimated son of Jack and Diane is stepping into the spotlight. But this time, it's not about business deals or family feuds. It's about matters of the heart. Rumors are swirling that Kyle is preparing a grand gesture that could either mend a fractured relationship or plunge him further into the emotional chaos that has become his life. Kyle has always been a character defined by his good intentions and occasional missteps. Fans remember his awkward yet heartfelt attempts to prove himself worthy of both his family and romantic interests. But this latest development hints at a new level of determination, a Kyle who is willing to risk it all, even if it means leaving his pride at the door. The story seems to revolve around Summer Newman, whose roller coaster relationship with Kyle has kept viewers on edge for months. Summer, the fiery, headstrong heiress of the Newman fortune, has had her share of heartbreak, and her interactions with Kyle have been marked by both passion and tension. Over the past few episodes, their relationship has hit several rough patches, with misunderstandings and meddling family members driving wedges between them. However, recent spoilers suggest that Kyle is not ready to let things crumble without a fight. Sources close to the show hint that he has been quietly planning something big, something designed to show Summer just how much he cares. But knowing Genoa City, a grand gesture, never comes without drama. Will Kyle's plan succeed, or will it backfire spectacularly? Inside sources say that Kyle's gesture may involve a public declaration of his feelings. Given Genoa City's penchant for high-stakes events, fans can expect this revelation to unfold in a setting that guarantees maximum drama. Could it be at a family gathering, a business launch, or perhaps a lavish party at the Chancellor estate? The possibilities are endless, and the suspense is killing viewers. The twist: Kyle isn't acting alone. There are whispers that his confidant and ally, Abby Newman, may play a crucial role in the unfolding drama. Abby, who has often served as Kyle's sounding board, is rumored to be helping him orchestrate the perfect moment. Her involvement adds another layer of intrigue. Will Abby's support bring the couple together, or will her well-meaning interference complicate things further? Meanwhile, Summer has her own set of challenges. The Newman family has always had high expectations, and her recent interactions with both Kyle and Theo, her other suitor, have created a tense triangle that's ripe for a dramatic showdown. Summer's torn between her head and her heart, trying to decipher Kyle's intentions while navigating the pressures of her family and business responsibilities. Could Kyle's grand gesture be the key to tipping the scales in his favor? Or is Summer destined to remain conflicted? Fans shouldn't forget that Genoa City thrives on unexpected twists. While Kyle is undoubtedly preparing something heartfelt, there's always the looming threat of interference from other characters. Victor Newman, always protective of his family's legacy, may have a say in how this story unfolds. Will he support Kyle's romantic pursuit, or will he intervene, citing history and cautionary tales about mixing business with love? And what about Phyllis Summers, who has her own complicated history with both Summer and Kyle? Her potential interference could add yet another layer of unpredictability to the scenario. Another angle that fans are eager to see is how Kyle's gesture will affect his personal growth. Over the years, Kyle has struggled with self-doubt and the shadow of his successful family members. This moment could be a turning point, showcasing Kyle's confidence and maturity. A successful grand gesture could signal that he's finally stepping out of the shadows and claiming his own narrative, both romantically and within the Abbott empire. On the other hand, a public misstep could reinforce old insecurities, leaving Kyle vulnerable and heartbroken once again. Of course, the emotional stakes aren't limited to Kyle and Summer. The ripple effect of his grand gesture could impact multiple characters, sparking new alliances, rivalries, and shocking revelations. For example, if Theo witnesses Kyle's move, will he respond with jealousy or admiration? Could this lead to a confrontation that reignites Summer's indecision, or will it solidify her feelings for Kyle? Genoa City thrives on love triangles, and this latest twist has all the ingredients for a classic soap opera showdown. Social media chatter among fans suggests that the anticipation is reaching fever pitch. Clips from upcoming episodes tease glimpses of a tense, emotional confrontation, leaving viewers desperate to know whether Kyle's efforts will be rewarded. Will Summer see the sincerity in his actions? Will his grand gesture finally convince her that he's the man for her? Or will unexpected drama sabotage the moment entirely, keeping fans glued to their screens? Behind the scenes, insiders hint that this storyline is more than just a romantic subplot. It's a pivotal moment for Kyle's character development. The writers are reportedly using this arc to explore themes of vulnerability, courage, and emotional honesty. Fans have seen Kyle grow over the years, but this may be his most defining moment yet. The outcome of his grand gesture could shape his trajectory on the show for months to come, impacting both personal and professional storylines. What makes this development even more compelling is the potential for a cinematic, visually stunning scene. Imagine Kyle, possibly at a glamorous rooftop party or in a dramatic, candlelit setting, professing his love in front of a captivated audience. Add in a few unexpected interruptions, a jealous ex, a meddling family member, or a sudden business emergency, and you have a scene that promises high drama, emotional depth, and classic YandR suspense. In true soap opera fashion, Kyle's grand gesture may also come with a twist. There's always the chance that Summer's reaction isn't what he expects, or that the timing is off, leaving him vulnerable to humiliation or heartbreak. Fans know that in Genoa City, love is never simple, and a single misstep can lead to cascading consequences. Yet, despite the risk, Kyle's willingness to act boldly could endear him to viewers and solidify his place as one of the show's most relatable and determined characters. As fans eagerly await the unfolding drama, one thing is certain. Kyle Abbott is about to shake up Genoa City in ways we haven't seen in a long time. Whether he succeeds or stumbles, his grand gesture will be a talking point for weeks, sparking discussions across social media, fan forums, and watercooler conversations alike. This storyline is poised to be a highlight of the season, reminding viewers why YandR the Restless remains a powerhouse of emotion, intrigue, and suspense. In conclusion, all eyes are on Kyle. Will his grand gesture be the romantic triumph fans have been hoping for, or will it become another cautionary tale in Genoa City's tumultuous love stories? Only time will tell, but one thing is undeniable. Kyle Abbott is taking a risk, putting his heart on the line, and giving viewers a storyline full of passion, suspense, and unforgettable moments. For loyal fans of Young and the Restless, this is one arc that promises to deliver all the drama.
Valentine's Day
is about to heat up in Genoa City, and the Young and the Restless fans are in for a roller coaster of emotions as two of the town's most iconic characters, Sharon Newman and Nick Newman, find themselves at the center of a romantic whirlwind. The next 2 weeks promise shocking twists, tender reunions, and heartbreaking confrontations that will leave viewers glued to their screens. Sharon Newman's heart on the line. For weeks, Sharon Newman has been navigating the murky waters of love and loss. Her complicated history with Nick has kept fans guessing. Will they ever truly get their happy ending, or are they doomed to be forever trapped in a cycle of heartbreak? Valentine's week might finally offer some answers. Sharon finds herself unexpectedly swept into a series of events that reignite old feelings. After a chance encounter with a mysterious admirer delivering flowers and a heartfelt note, Sharon can't help but feel a spark she hasn't experienced in years. While some may assume this romantic gesture is from Nick, spoilers tease that the admirer may have a surprising twist, leaving Sharon questioning her heart and intentions. Meanwhile, Sharon's ongoing tension with her closest friends and family is set to escalate. Tracy Abbott, ever watchful of Sharon's choices, senses something is brewing and tries to offer advice. But will Sharon listen? Sharon's vulnerability will make for some emotionally charged scenes, particularly as she opens herself up to the possibility of love again. Fans can expect tears, laughter, and jaw-dropping declarations as Sharon navigates her feelings. Nick Newman, torn between the past and present. Nick Newman, the quintessential Gen X heartthrob, is not without his own turmoil. The Valentine's season brings him face-to-face with his unresolved feelings for Sharon. While he has been attempting to maintain composure and focus on his family and career, his heart keeps pulling him back to the woman who has been a constant in his life, despite every complication. Expect high drama as Nick finds himself in a situation that forces him to confront his emotions. With Valentine's Day around the corner, he's faced with a choice. Continue down the safe, familiar path with someone new, or take a daring leap back into the arms of Sharon Newman. Spoilers hint at a tense confrontation where words fail and actions speak volumes. Adding fuel to the fire is Nick's ongoing rivalry with Jack Abbott. Jack, ever the schemer, senses an opportunity to manipulate the romantic tension, creating scenarios that push both Nick and Sharon to their limits. Fans should prepare for classic Genoa City chaos. Overheard conversations, dramatic entrances, and a mix-up or two that could change everything. A Valentine's twist no one saw coming. It wouldn't be the Young and the Restless without a shocker, and the Valentine's episodes are shaping up to deliver. Sources tease a plot twist that will leave viewers buzzing. An unexpected third party enters the scene, potentially threatening Sharon and Nick's chance at rekindling their romance. Who is this mysterious interloper? While speculation is rampant, spoilers remain tight-lipped, promising only that this character will challenge Sharon and Nick in ways they never anticipated. Will this person reignite old jealousies? Or could they force Sharon and Nick to confront their true feelings sooner than expected? Either way, the stage is set for one of the most intense Valentine's arcs in recent memory. Family drama amplifies the romance. No Genoa City love story unfolds without the shadow of family drama. Sharon and Nick's budding Valentine's moments won't exist in a vacuum. As the Newman and Abbott families collide, tensions rise. Victor Newman, ever the patriarch, is rumored to have his own opinions about Nick's romantic choices, creating further obstacles for the couple. Meanwhile, Sharon's children are not blind to the sparks flying between their mother and Nick. Their reactions range from support to outright interference, creating a web of emotional complexity. The family dynamics promise scenes filled with heartfelt dialogue and raw emotion, reminding viewers why Sharon and Nick's relationship has always been compelling. Special Valentine's surprises. Adding to the excitement, the upcoming episodes will feature some surprises that fans won't want to miss. From candlelit dinners gone awry to stolen kisses in unexpected places, the Valentine's magic is real. But so is the drama. The show promises moments that will tug at viewers' heartstrings while also delivering the signature YandR twists that keep audiences guessing. One spoiler hints at a moment where Sharon and Nick are forced to confront a past mistake in a setting that seems almost cinematic, romantic yet charged with tension. It's a scene that could redefine their relationship for good or send them spiraling in opposite directions. Fans are advised to keep tissues handy. This Valentine's storyline promises both tears and joy. Fan reactions and social media buzz. The anticipation is already palpable among fans. Social media channels are buzzing with theories, shipping debates, and heartfelt messages from viewers eager to see if Sharon and Nick will finally find their moment of happiness. Hashtags like #ShikForever and #Valentine'sInGenoaCity are trending, reflecting the high engagement and passion surrounding this iconic pairing. Viewers are particularly curious about how the writers will balance romance with the inevitable drama. Will Sharon and Nick finally reconcile fully, or will Valentine's Day serve as another chapter in their ongoing saga of near misses and miscommunications? Only time will tell, but the excitement is undeniable. Looking ahead, love, betrayal, and redemption. As Valentine's week unfolds in Genoa City, the next 2 weeks promise a potent mix of love, betrayal, and redemption. Sharon and Nick's story is emblematic of the emotional highs and lows that make the young and the restless a daytime staple. Fans can expect heartfelt conversations, unexpected gestures, and shocking twists that may alter the course of both their lives. Whether it's a grand romantic gesture, a whispered confession, or a dramatic showdown, one thing is certain: Valentine's magic is in the air, and Sharon Newman and Nick Newman are at the heart of it. With writers hinting at a combination of nostalgia and fresh drama, this Valentine's arc could become one of the most memorable in recent years. Stay tuned, Genoa City fans. The next 2 weeks will test hearts, challenge loyalties, and perhaps finally give Sharon and Nick the love story they've been waiting for. In a town where secrets lurk behind every corner and love is never simple, Valentine's Day may just be the spark
Genoa
that
City
changes
is about
everything.
to feel the heat as the young and the restless plunges viewers into another swirl of romance, betrayal, and high-stakes drama.
The next 2 weeks promise explosive developments, especially for Phyllis Summers and Billy Abbott. Sparks are flying, hearts are being tested, and secrets are threatening to unravel lives. If you thought things were heating up before, buckle up. Phyllis and Billy's storyline is about to dominate the headlines. It all starts with Phyllis Summers. The always dynamic and ambitious businesswoman has been navigating her complicated feelings for Billy Abbott for some time now. After a string of disappointments, failed relationships, and family drama, Phyllis seems to be searching for stability. But in Genoa City, stability is rarely guaranteed. Recent spoilers suggest that Phyllis will find herself drawn irresistibly closer to Billy, and this connection could have far-reaching consequences for everyone around them. Billy Abbott has his own battles to face. Between managing his career at Newman Enterprises and keeping his family life intact, Billy has been under immense pressure. The past weeks have shown him struggling with decisions that affect not just his work, but his personal happiness. When Phyllis enters his world more assertively, offering comfort, understanding, and perhaps even romance, Billy finds himself torn between responsibility and desire. One particularly dramatic sequence is set to take place during a charity gala, a scene that will undoubtedly leave fans talking. Phyllis, dressed to perfection and radiating confidence, finds herself standing next to Billy, who is battling his own internal conflict. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and their conversation turns from polite small talk to something far more intimate. Sources hint that Phyllis may use this moment to subtly remind Billy of their shared past and the deep connection they once had. Their eyes linger a little too long, and the tension in the room is palpable. This is classic YandR at its finest, blending romance with emotional complexity. But it's not just the emotional stakes that are high. There are external pressures threatening to disrupt this budding closeness. Victoria Newman, ever watchful and fiercely protective of her family, will likely take notice of Phyllis and Billy's interactions. Viewers can expect heated confrontations, pointed remarks, and tense showdowns that will put Phyllis on edge. Meanwhile, other characters in Genoa City, including Nikki and Jack, will likely have their own opinions, adding layers of complexity to the unfolding drama. Another storyline intertwining with Phyllis and Billy's growing closeness involves business. Phyllis, known for her cunning and savvy approach, might leverage her position to influence a major deal at Newman Enterprises. Billy, torn between professional obligations and personal desire, may be forced to make decisions that could either solidify or jeopardize their budding relationship. This blend of business intrigue and personal drama is what makes the young and the restless so addictive. And fans will not want to miss the strategic moves both Phyllis and Billy are about to make. Adding to the suspense, the show teases moments of unexpected vulnerability from both characters. Phyllis, often seen as strong and in control,
may reveal a softer side, sharing fears, doubts, and memories that humanize her in ways that fans rarely get to see. Billy, similarly, might expose insecurities and regrets, making him more relatable and setting the stage for a deeper emotional bond. These tender moments are expected to resonate with viewers, creating a powerful connection that feels authentic amidst the usual soap opera chaos. Yet, as is customary in Genoa City, love rarely comes without complications. Billy's past, including lingering feelings for previous flames and unresolved family conflicts, will almost certainly test his growing connection with Phyllis. Meanwhile, Phyllis herself carries baggage, past betrayals, personal ambitions, and lingering doubts that could either draw Billy closer or push him away. The next 2 weeks are shaping up to be a delicate balancing act, where every word, look, and decision could have dramatic repercussions. One of the most talked-about moments involves a late-night encounter at Crimson Lights. According to spoilers, Phyllis and Billy find themselves alone, away from prying eyes, sharing a conversation that's more honest and vulnerable than anything they've had in years. Some sources hint at a near confession or an emotionally charged moment that could change the trajectory of their relationship forever. Fans are already buzzing with speculation. Will this lead to a kiss? Will it open the door for a full-blown romance? Or will a sudden interruption throw everything into chaos? Only time will tell, but the anticipation is electric. Adding another layer to this storyline is the inevitable ripple effect on other Genoa City residents. Chelsea Lawson, Billy's former love interest, is likely to become aware of the growing connection and could step in with warnings, manipulations, or even sabotage. Meanwhile, Nick Newman, ever protective of his family's legacy, might have his own objections, creating a web of tension that will make every interaction between Phyllis and Billy a delicate dance. It's a recipe for emotional fireworks, and viewers can expect nothing less than dramatic confrontations, heartfelt confessions, and shocking twists. Phyllis's journey in the coming weeks is also expected to showcase her growth as a character. She's long been portrayed as a woman who knows what she wants, but sometimes struggles to achieve it without controversy. These new developments with Billy could push her to make choices that reveal both her strengths and vulnerabilities, allowing fans to see a more nuanced side of her personality. Similarly, Billy's responses to these challenges will highlight his moral compass, emotional depth, and perhaps his willingness to take risks for love. While the romance angle is undoubtedly central, YandR is also promising a suspenseful undertone. There will likely be secrets revealed, misunderstandings, and external pressures designed to test Phyllis and Billy's connection. Whether it's a professional betrayal, a family secret, or an unexpected visitor, these obstacles are sure to heighten the stakes, ensuring that viewers remain glued to their screens. The writers seem intent on blending emotional storytelling with classic soap opera tension, creating a narrative that's as unpredictable as it is captivating. In short, the next 2 weeks on The Young and the Restless are shaping up to be a must-watch for fans invested in Phyllis Summers and Billy Abbott. Between intimate moments, professional intrigue, and the inevitable soap opera chaos, viewers can expect a roller coaster of emotions. Will Phyllis and Billy finally acknowledge the spark that has been simmering between them? Will external pressures drive them apart, or bring them closer than ever? The answers are coming soon, and one thing is certain: Genoa City will never be the same. For those who thrive on drama, suspense, and romance, these upcoming episodes promise everything you could want from a classic YandR storyline. Between stolen glances, heart-to-heart confessions, and the ever-present threat of interference, Phyllis and Billy's story is set to dominate the show, leaving fans buzzing with speculation and excitement long after the credits roll. One thing is clear: love in Genoa City is never simple, but it's always unforgettable.